Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Kelly's Plant-Based Guide to Eating Out, where I take a look at popular restaurants and we take a look at the menu from a plant-based, gluten-free perspective and figure out what we can eat. So I am Kelly. I am a holistic nutritionist, and I like to eat out, but I like to stay healthy when I eat out. So what am I looking for when I'm looking at a menu? I'm looking for whole food, so I want real food. I don't really want any fake meat. I don't really want any fake anything with chemicals or anything out of a box. I want real whole food. I want low to no oil. So it's really hard to stay no oil when you eat out, but we'll keep it low oil and we'll be really mindful of the type of oil. So we're not really getting a bunch of seed oil. We're going to keep it vegan for the purposes of this. So no animals, no dairy, no cheese, no chicken, no beef, none of that. We're going to keep this gluten-free. Gluten doesn't make me feel very good, and I'm sure it doesn't make a lot of other people feel very good. Even if you don't think it does, it probably does. And the last thing, we're going to keep this kind of lower fat. We're not going to be eating this huge calorie fat bomb meal that's going to just completely derail our goals because we went out to eat. So today, I actually had a recommendation from someone. So if you guys have any recommendations of restaurants that you want me to look at, drop them in the comments, and I do read the comments. I would love to just get a list of restaurants and just knock these out and just do these for you guys because I love doing this. Today's restaurant is a classic. It's the Cracker Barrel. And Cracker Barrel, I've got some fond memories of. I loved the Cracker Barrel when I was younger. I loved going to the Cracker Barrel. I loved getting the biscuits and gravy and the country fried steak and all the stuff on top of it. And I haven't been back to a Cracker Barrel since I've been vegan. I haven't really been to a Cracker Barrel and looked at the menu for a long time. So I'm really excited to take a look at it and see if they've changed things, because I know before it was definitely not a healthy place that I would think of to go eat. But let's take a look and see what they have. So here is the Cracker Barrel menu. Oh man, look at that apple pie. Oh no, I think that's an apple pie. What is that? All right, let's go and look at the menu for Cracker Barrel. This might be a kind of a big menu, but it should be pretty quick because I don't think there's too many really healthy things on here. We're not gonna go, let's just go to breakfast all day first. Home style breakfast is probably not what we're gonna do. We'll confirm our store. Okay, interesting. Oh, here we go. Home style breakfast, choose 2 eggs. Okay, so that right there is already out because we don't eat dairy. We don't eat eggs. We don't eat a lot of this stuff. For breakfast, I really like to eat fruit. I don't see any color in this breakfast. This is not any breakfast that I would actually touch. Let's go to party platters. This looks very brown, very brown. I don't think party platters are going to work for us. Chicken and turkey pretty much tells us that we can't really eat anything in this, but maybe they've got like a chicken, but we don't really eat fake meat. I'm just curious to see what they have for people. Chicken and dumplings, chicken tenders, chicken pot pie, broccoli. Yeah, none of this food is going to be anything that we want to eat, or it's going to make us feel, okay, beef and pork, we know that's not going to be good. Seafood, we know that's not going to be good. Burgers, salads, and more. So salad is always a place, hopefully a place that we can find things at. I'm curious if they have the fake meat burger, which we're not eating it, but I'm just really curious because a lot of places have adapted this, but they don't. This is just steak. Yeah, we don't want that. This is not, no, none of that. All right, house salad with bacon pieces. So we'd have to say no bacon unless they're fake bacon, because I don't know if you knew this or not, but bacon bits aren't actually real bacon. They're fake, and most of them are vegan. So you never know. They could be vegan. This place, I don't know if they'll know off the top of their heads if it's vegan. You can ask. I wouldn't get croutons because of the gluten. I wouldn't get cheese because obviously the dairy. So, I mean, you're looking at tomatoes and cucumbers and greens on this, so that's not really that much. Looks like they have grape tomato, yeah, the tomatoes, a vegetable soup. Depending on what's in the vegetable soup, this might be, it doesn't really tell you. We'll have to look at the nutrition and allergen information. Lots of pop-ups on this menu. Southern apple cobbler. Okay, so nothing there. The daily specials are probably nothing we can eat. It's just so brown. Like, where's the color? Where's the bright fruit colors? They've got to have fruits on their sides, definitely. All right, so pickles, country fried pickles, but these golden breaded pickles are going to be gluten, you guys. All of this stuff is going to be gluten, so we can't really eat any of this stuff. individual sides. This might be something. Here we go. Fresh fruit. There we go. I think that is our meal. I think that is bam right there. You're going to get 3 or 4 of those. If it were me, because I love all this fruit, strawberries, blueberries, and pineapple, I would probably get like 4 of those, honestly, 5, 10, 50. I'd probably get about $15 worth of fruit and eat that. And that would be my meal. I would be very happy with that, actually. And there's nothing really in here I love. This is simmered with ham. You don't really want to eat turnip greens because they're cooked with ham. A lot of this stuff is going to be cooked with milk or ham because a lot of this is Southern cooking, you guys. So it's not necessarily health minded. So drinks, we don't order anything when we go out to eat because we want to be mindful of our digestion. So we're not going to order anything to drink, that we're not going to be drinking 30 minutes before or 30 minutes after our meal. So typically you probably won't order something out, especially an acidic soda. I wouldn't put that in the body. Desserts or nothing we can do. It's just fun to look at these things sometimes. It's like, man, kids menu. Let's see how sad this is. Where is the health for our kids? Where is the salad? Where is the fiber? Where is the color? Like, games, silverware. Okay, I think we are at the end. Let's look at the nutrition facts, though. We didn't really get a look at the nutrition facts. I want to see the nutrition and allergen information. This is what we want. Cool. They've got catering guides. They've got a guide in Spanish. I haven't seen that on any websites that we've gone to already. Allergens, we can mark if it has dairy, if it has eggs, if it has fish, if it has shellfish. I don't really want to eat wheat either. I don't really want to eat soy, but let's see. It's one thing. Okay, cool. We took all that out. It's interesting that the old timers breakfast has eggs in it. So this stuff shouldn't be, I don't know why all this stuff is, oh, because it's green. Okay, only the match. Can we just look at the ones that we match for? Nutrients. This is cool because you could really, oh my gosh, 2,500 calories. If you're eating something that's 2,500 calories, wow, that's crazy. I wouldn't recommend that. So let's just go down and look for the green. Blueberry topping for pancakes. So it looks like we can have some blueberries. We could have some strawberries. We could have some syrup, strawberry syrup. We don't really want any syrup because that's just sugar. We can have some fried apples. We can have some tomato slices. We can have some seasonal fruit. Like I said, the seasonal fruit is where we're going to go. But you can just get a ton of strawberries if you really wanted to. You just be like, just give me a plate of strawberries. It might be very weird to the servers. It might be very weird to them. But man, preservatives, the country apple butter doesn't have any of this stuff in it. That's good to know. It probably has tons of sugar in it though. But the country coastal sample, so the barbecue, yeah, we're not doing that example. I think because we couldn't take off meat on this. That's why a lot of the stuff is still coming up green when it really shouldn't be green. Country vegetable plate. That's interesting. It doesn't tell us, doesn't customize the ingredients. We don't want any of that. Okay. But maybe ask about the country vegetable plate. That might be something that would be decent. Applesauce for kids, that could actually work. Country green beans, it doesn't look like they're cooked in, they might be cooked in a ton of oil, but it looks like they could be something you could eat. Fried apples for 170 calories. That's really up to you if you really want to throw that in there and get that nutrition. Pinto beans look like they're vegan and plant-based. Turnip greens, but I thought the turnip greens had ham in them, so that's interesting. Fresh seasonal fruit, bowl of pinto beans, turnip greens. Yeah, I would be careful of the turnip greens just because this isn't flagging us for any animals, for any like meat or beef. And I thought I saw that there was ham in the turnip greens. So I don't know about that. And also the pinto beans. I'd be careful with the pinto beans because typically they will cook that with some sort of meat. You can do the balsamic herb vinaigrette. So if you can get them to give you a salad, you could put the balsamic herb vinaigrette on the side. Maybe just put a little bit on there. You want to be very mindful of it because it's 170 calories. So it's probably just fat. It's literally just oil and fat. I don't do that. I would rather just do some avocado, I think, on the side. I didn't even see if they have avocado here, but I feel like they probably would. A fruity cereal. That's interesting. It's a veggie plate. Veggie plate. Do not do orange juice and do not do apple juice. Those things, those canned preservative drinks. No. If you're going to drink juice, if you're going to drink fruit juice, make sure it is 100% fresh fruit juice that you pressed yourself and you pressed yourself within the last 2 days. You want it fresh, you guys. You don't want it in a carton. We don't want any of this stuff. Beverages, juices. Yeah, we don't want any of this. Wine, mimosas. I don't remember them having mimosas, but I guess maybe that's a new thing. I definitely never drank mimosa at Cracker Barrel, and I was a big brunch mimosa person, so that's interesting. So that is the menu for Cracker Barrel. It's a really big menu, but when you actually nail down what we can actually eat, it's a very tiny menu. So like we just saw, we can eat fruits. So you can have fruit as your meal, which I love having fruit as my meal. I have had only fruit today and I have so much energy. So I love just doing fruit. It's great. You could just do strawberries. You could just do blueberries. You could do the veggie platter if you wanted to. You could do some tomatoes because it looked like they had tomatoes on the sides, but just maybe throw your own salad together. You could do a little salad and some fruit. And I feel like that's your healthy meal right there. Are you going to be eating a huge platter that's going to make you full and be really greasy and be like what everybody else is eating? No, because we don't want to eat like that, you guys. We want to feel good. We want our food to make us feel good after we eat it, not sluggish and full and just lethargic and tired. And that type of food doesn't make you feel very good after you eat it. So our choices at Cracker Barrel with the fresh fruit, the salad, and some vegetables are going to keep us healthy and feeling good. All right, guys, thanks for checking this out, and I'll be back with a new restaurant soon.